On this adventure with Lukimyu,
and it was on reef, so we've smacked into it. Probably live to regret my decision, but yeah, let's take it.
are you going to sleep well tonight? The anchor winch cut out.
We're going into Kolipe, little beach there, have a swim and have a look around the little town. It's a little bit of a touristy town, but it's quite a nice beach. But you're taking your dinghy into the beach, most importantly, you need to know what the tides are doing, otherwise you'll find yourself dragging your dinghy a long way. So we are going to lose another 30 centimetres low tide. Jamie is at 3:30. 3:30, which means we don't have to pull it too far up the beach because we're only going to be about an hour.
Have you ever fallen in?
Never. But there's a first time for everything. Have you, Jamie?
No, but I've gotten close. You're a bit too cavalier with getting on and off the tender, I think.
On yourself. Look inside to find you got what it takes. Yeah, I can tell. You can make it.
Did you get my awesome new technique? Given that in the world of boating there's nothing that's really ever graceful.
That's enough, isn't it? Tide's going out.
Tide's going out. Yes, so let's not be cocky.
I think we're good.
Pretty flower. Sort of looks like a frangipani, but sort of doesn't. Yeah, it's very strong smell though. Really pretty. Wonder if it is a variety of frangipani. Local side of Kolipe, quite different to the tourist side. Sawadika.
Slightly overgrown street sign, and this is why our cell phone coverage is so good. That and that.
Bar with a view. This is the other side of the island we're anchored at. And Jamie's been a good boy and come for a walk, so he gets a beer. We're on the other side of Kolipe. Our boat's around there. We're gonna walk past all the beach bars, go for a swim. It's hot. Damn hot. So we have just come to the other side of Kolipe because it was rolly as shit on the other side and bloody boats everywhere, big boats getting really close to us. So dropped the mooring buoy on in case that we were on their mooring buoy. And so what we've done is we've come to this side of the island and we went to pick up another mooring buoy and it was on reef, so we've smacked into it. So Jamie's going to go for a little snorkel. Have a look.
So, yes, we've certainly hit reefs, there's no doubt about it. But it hasn't done, well, it doesn't look like any structural damage. There's no big chips out, but it has scraped a big section of the front of the keel on the right hand side, on the starboard side.
Some days boating is just the gift that keeps on giving. So poor old Jamie in a relatively heaving sea. Oh shit!
What?
No, not at the end of this rope. So that was almost a disaster. Would not have been a lot of fun trying to re-thread that sucker.
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Back on board, baby. Well done.
Oh, poor Lil.
Poor Jamie.
We were tossed around, something shot.
Plug out in case she rains. It doesn't fill with water.
Might just give her a bit of a rinse. So the question is, do we move? It's not very late, it's just coming up to 8 o'clock. We can easily get to another anchorage in about half an hour, 45 minutes. So we're safe as houses here. We've got 100 metres of chain out. The boat's rock solid. However, if it's a really rolly anchorage, you're just not going to sleep well. So the question is, do we stay here or do we go?
6 of one, half a dozen the other. Tide's going to change in an hour and a half. Wind says it's going to drop down, back down to the 15s to 20s overnight. We could move, it could be shit there. We could stay here, it could be shit here. We could stay here, it could be fine. Let's just stay here, it's easier.
You've decided we're staying here. You're happy with that?
Probably live to regret my decision, but yeah, let's stay here.
Okay. Admiral says we're staying here.
What do you think, Jamie?
I think we're rock solid,
No,
but
the
whether or
question's
not
not rock-
you are going to actually sleep well tonight.
We all agree the anchor's rock solid.
Are you going to sleep well tonight? I can't answer that.
I can't answer that either.
Well, it's just after 1 a.m. and it's gotten incredibly violent in here. You probably can't see it, but if you can see any lights in the background and how they're moving in relation to the back of the boat, we are going to move in the middle of the night to a safer anchorage because we're now facing a direction where there's no protection here at all, and there's still 20 plus knots blowing. So here we go. Try and take the pressure off the anchor to be able to get it up, get the rode off at least to start with. Great effort, darling.
You did a good job of keeping that boat pointed into the waves.
Okay, let's
Full on up
let's
there.
get the deck light off. The light's off down there.
Yep.
And then I'll start making headway.
Yep.
Well, we're away. About halfway through that process, the anchor winch cut out.
Twice. He was working really hard.
Yeah, it was about 100 metres for it to pull up. And we thought we might have had a major problem, but then we just stopped for a second and try and think it through, and it was just the circuit breaker. So under a huge amount of load, obviously, and it clicked the circuit breaker. So once we
He's not happy.
once we reset the circuit breaker twice, we were able to get the anchor up, and now we're underway towards a safer anchorage in the middle of the night. Are we good?
Yeah.
You look like a miner.
Yep. Excellent. So the moral of the story is, if you think you need to move before it's dark or before you go to bed, because it goes pear-shaped in the middle of the night. It's not good. So that's what we should have done. Anyway, live and learn. We'll forget that. Do it again. Because we're idiots.
On the next adventure with Lukimyu, we prepare and repair Lookie to go back to Australia.
Some kittens got in here.
See you, Lookie.
I always get the feeling I've forgotten something.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your friends.